What's happening, guys? Well, today we are out in Allegheny National Forest and I am getting left behind because I'm the slowpoke. Traction control off, ABS off. Word to your moms. Oh, I'm out today with Mr.Ian and Mr.Rich. And we are moto camping. Huh? I did not hear what he said and I turned my comms off so I wouldn't have to listen to me talk to you. Hopefully it wasn't anything important. But anyway, yeah, out moto camping with Mr. Ian and Mr. Rich on the big bikes. Mr. Ian had a 170-mile loop planned because he is navigator extraordinaire. We worked out a deal. Since he navigates, he gets to ride up front and doesn't get any dust, that I get to constantly give him crap all day because I have to eat his dust. And then poor Mr. Rich is back there. His entire his jacket and pants are just gray and he's just covered in dust. Poor guy. We did have another rider with us, but he had to take off to get back home. He just came up for the day. Ian, Rich, and I camped. Here, I'll show you a little video of our camp. I'll throw it in right here. Yeah, very nice little spot. I forget the name of the road, but I'll throw it in here as well. It's a little dispersed spot that's right past an actual campground. And the funny thing was, we weren't sure because trout season opened last weekend if we were going to be able to get a dispersed site, because during the beginning of trout season it's super duper busy along the creeks, and those are the best dispersed campsites. So anyway, Mr. Ian actually rented a site in the campground just in case we would have a place to stay. But luckily we didn't need it, and we got that beautiful campsite, and here we are. The 170-mile loop is gonna get cut a little bit short because we're not staying another night, and I'm about an hour and 45 minutes. You see him scoping out trails. We're always on the lookout, man. Every rider knows that turn to the head and slowly slow down. You're like, ooh, more stuff to ride. But anyway, I got an hour and 45-minute ride home, so we're gonna cut the journey a little short, even though we did start bright and early. Like, I was up at 7:30, and anybody that knows me knows that 7:30 isn't a time that I am ever able to do anything because I'm sleeping. But yeah, got on the road at 9 after an awesome breakfast, and headed out and rode some beautiful forest roads just like this. Ooh, a little sandy in the middle there. So I guess we could talk about Mr. Ian. Picked up this Tiger 800 that's in front of me. I forget exactly what year it is. I believe it's an 18, but I'll have to ask him again. But he seems to be loving that thing. We took a short little jaunt on the highway, and let me tell you, those Tigers can move, man. Of course, I kept right up with him on the Africa Twin. No match for the Africa Twin, but yeah. Oh man, so yeah, it's been a crappy winter. So really, we've just been kind of hanging out with Hannah, going and doing the park thing, and she's just like incredibly smart. She's gonna be trouble. That girl is so smart. already can count to 30, already knows her left and right, and she's 2.5. So just so proud of her, and really have been enjoying spending time with her. Nothing really changed for me and Stace because we already worked from home, both of us. So yeah, like other than the fact that I'm talking about the whole COVID thing. Ugh, hate even saying it. Other than the fact that we have to wear masks some places that we go, that's been the extent of it for us. Where we live is kind of out in the sticks, so there's a lot of businesses that have signs up that say, you're an adult, make your own decision if you want to wear a mask, and you don't have to wear them in those places. So try and frequent those places. But yeah, we've just been hanging out. It's trying to think of what else I've got coming up. So we are going to be doing a Hatfield-McCoy trip. I think we are going to be hitting Devil Ants and whichever one is over near Devil Ants, and also Warrior. I think we're going to do a week. I'm taking the quad. I've watched so many videos from there that it's nothing but quads and side-by-sides. Like every once in a blue moon you'll see a dirt bike video, but it just so I've had to figure out some stuff with the quad to get more fuel on it, because they don't make any aftermarket gas tanks for the 09 through 14 LTZ 400. They do make them for whatever the 03 I think it is to the 08, which is the years that aren't fuel injected. So I figured out this cool thing. Rotopax came out with a new doohicker that they're like really just barely selling so far. Let me dust you guys off. That they're barely just selling, and they're called roll packs, and they're not even selling them on the Rotopax website. It's a completely separate site. And what they are is they're circular, like long, thin circular gas tanks that the mounting brackets that they've made attach to roll cages. So like around the bar, and then it holds the thing, kind of like a fire extinguisher. And what I want to do is adapt that to fit on the rear roll bar of the quad, because that's bolted into the frame, nice and sturdy, shouldn't have any problem carrying 1.5 gallons back there. And that'll just give me peace of mind, because that quad only has a 2.4 gallon stock gas tank, and it goes decently far, but Hatfield-McCoy, you can get out in the middle of nowhere, and you know, you've got to try to find a town to get gas. So I think it'll just give me more peace of mind to not get stranded out there by myself. And ugh. Yeah, play it smart, nice and easy. Other than that, I did get a new chain and sprockets for Xena, and I also picked up the Motion Pro PBR tool. I wanted to mention that I've never done chain and sprockets myself, so this is going to be a learning experience, but it's about time. I bought the same exact set that is on Xena right now because, well, big hole, because they have lasted so freaking long that you know, I'm very happy with. Oh boy, that was a lot of loose gravel. Woo! Woo! That was some very, very loose pea gravel back there, and that was a little close for comfort. My front wheel was definitely sliding along, because on the Africa Twin you can't turn off the ABS to the front. The rear ABS is off, so with both brakes combined I was okay, but holy cow, That was not a good one. Alright, it feels pretty okay here. That feels much better. I think it was just like where it had all gathered up from people braking to go down that hill. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be learning. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to be learning how to do replace the chain and sprockets. I pretty much got it down. I did some research. I almost bought the cheaper Motion Pro chain tool because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm not going to be using it all that often. But I'm so glad that I read the reviews on motorsport.com because apparently that thing is like hot garbage. The first time you use it, the anvil breaks. You know, just review after review after review, all saying the same thing, and that's just not cool. So whatever, I bit the bullet and spent close to $100 to get it. And let's not have a repeat of what we just did. Oh, this is not even a turn. Got to figure out where we're going. That's a cabin. So bit the bullet. Yeah, bit the bullet. Got the PBR one, which is the good one. Comes in a case. I'll have it for the rest of my life. That's perfect. Another tool to add to my chest. It's fine. But yeah, the Renthal gold chain, the off-road one, and the ProTaper. I think they're like SR sprockets, the black aluminum sprockets. The crazy thing was the 47 tooth. So I got 1447 again. The crazy thing was the 47 tooth is unobtainium right now. You cannot get it on Motorsport, Revzilla, Rocky Mountain, any of the bike sites that I searched for. Completely sold out. You can't even get it from ProTaper themselves. I was lucky enough, and also kind of dumb enough, that I searched eBay for it, for the exact part number, and one came up as a open box, no packaging, and the thing is usually 69 bucks. I got it for 44. I think they were like, nobody's gonna buy this out of a package, they're all gonna think it's used. But I got it. It's got all the correct markings on it. It feels legit. It looks legit. It's the real thing. So yeah, not only did I get the last one available on the internet, but I got it for super cheap and free shipping. So yeah, the rest of the stuff came in, and now I just got to pick a weekend. I'm also going to be getting the Voyager Pro with some birthday cash that I got. Thank you, Mama Dukes. And yeah, I will be replacing the broken Voyager. So Xena will be back in full action again. It's been a while. I've been riding her around, just kind of limping her around the neighborhood just to keep her going. But yeah, the trails don't open up still for a little while. So for now, this is kind of what we got. And let me tell you, a huge thank you to Mr. Ian, because in all of my riding that I've done out here, which has been maybe like 3 or 4 trips, I have found parts of these areas, but never linked them together like this with this much dirt. The man's got a skill, people. So yeah, really big thank you to Mr. Ian and Mr. Rich, as always. And I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are getting back out there and living your life, doing what you need to do. Just be safe, just be careful. I mean, that's all you gotta do. I mean, you know, I don't want to go into the whole thing. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I will talk to you soon. Peace.